All right, all right, all right. Can you introduce yourself to us again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Anthony Kingdom. Started off as men's physique. Now I'm switching over into classic, ready to do some damage.
Yes.
Big time. So it's gonna be a good year.
Nice, nice. That is true, man. Coming to classic, but before we go there, this is what the third time you're stepping on stage.
Third, yeah.
Yes. So what is? I mean, apart from switching your class, what is different about this prep for you this time around?
This prep wasn't starting from scratch, so I could was actually able to pinpoint some stuff rather than trying to build a foundation. Foundation was already set. So at this point, it was just building on top of the foundation. So it was completely different. Trying to go from, whereas the first time, last year, it was trying to get everything down, new to posing, new to the prep, all of that. This time around, I already knew what I was supposed to do. Already had a good foundation of posing from men's physique. Just had that, got to add a little extra with moving into classic. It's a lot more poses, but still the foundation was the same. As far as prep, foundation was the same. I already knew what needed to be done. So this one had a lot more knowledge, a lot more experience going into it. And I was actually able to come out better, much better physique, I feel like. So, like I said, it's gonna be a good year.
Oh yeah. I can feel that, man. I can feel that. I mean, like you said, much better physique this time around. With classic, right? What piqued your interest in classic physique?
I wanted to pose more. In men's physique, you only have a few. It just wasn't enough. I wanted the lat spread, mainly, both front and back. Show off some legs. It's more fun. It's more fun. It's a lot more poses. You can get creative with it. It's classic. It's not, a set amount of poses. You can do many things. You can get creative, throw other poses that are not mandatory in there, that make it pop, make it look good, make it look great. It just allows you to be fully creative with, and really express yourself through your posing.
Yes, that is true. Express yourself through your posing. Now let's go to this other aspect of the, just the personal development. Since the very last show, since last year, how has that been crucial for you right now with this prep? Do you think there's any significant change, with your personal development, like the mental aspect of, just going through everything?
Yeah, big difference. Like I said, the first time was getting your feet wet, new. You're just trying to figure things out at this point. At that point, that's what I was trying to do, just trying to figure it out at that point. Mindset was great. I was, of course, locked in, loaded, ready to go. Trying to dive in and learn as much as I can. This time around, it's like, just as Coach always say, you can't do the same thing you did last year and expect to win this year. You're not still an amateur, technically, but you're not an amateur. Right? You're not a true novice. Like you're an experienced amateur. So you can't. I couldn't go into this prep the same way I went to, just trying to figure it out. Even though I am switching categories, it is new. The mindset is new. So I'm going at this with a pro mindset instead of trying to figure it out, trying to win my pro card and not be an amateur type deal. I'm going at it now as meticulous. Everything's meticulous now. The way I view the posing is different. The way I view going at training is different. Nutrition, all of it, all in one. It's all different. It's leveled up. And that's what you got to do. Next year is going to be way different than this year. Year after that, it's going to be way different than it's going to be different. You have to upgrade and level up. You can't do the same thing and expect different outcomes. So I'm definitely this prep, even though it just started, this year is all about basically a pro mindset. I can't go at this like an amateur, like, I would love to win my pro card on this one, but if I don't, okay. Like, no, it's like this show, this is the show. I'm going to get a pro card in. This is the show. You know, I'm going to debut, and this is the show. Like I'm going to do these things, and I can say that by, you know, knowing in my mind, if I say that I'm going to do that at this point in time, then like all focus and drive is toward that, right? And it's all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes.
Yes.
Going at it meticulous, using the experience I got from last year, and even some of the things that we've tweaked this year. Using it all to ensure, like, hey, you know, this is happening. Like we're gonna get what we can.
Yes, man. Thank you very much for that. You know, something significant you said, man. You know, which was going in, you know, with the pro mindset. I don't need, you know, to get my pro card before I act like one. That is huge. That is significant. You know, and that leads me to the, you know, very last question before we wrap this up is, as the pro that you are right now, you know, what is an advice you would give to someone, especially someone that has competed, you know, but they're trying to approach this with a different mindset? You know, what would be your advice to them?
Don't forget last year. Don't forget last year. Last year and the years before, if you've been doing it for a while, they were you. You know, they were you. You were taking it on for the first time at that point, right? Don't forget all of those things you did last year. I know for me, I still to this, I did it last night. I was looking at my video when I was on stage for Men's Physique, studying it, just looking at it, like this, you know, that was really good. When I did that movement, it you know, this part of my shoulder popped. Going through the prep, like, man, I remember, you know, I was eating this last time, and I remember I was telling coach, like, it was feeling this way. And then going through training, I'm like, this exercise was great. This exercise hurt. This exercise, I feel didn't do anything for me. So all of that, going through all of that, the experiences of, you know, going through the actual show times, the show time frames of what I did then, just looking at how each one of those aspects could have been better. When I was looking at the videos on stage, oh yeah, that popped and that looked good, but if I would have did that, maybe lean forward, did this, did that, that would have been good. On my prep, yeah, those foods made me feel this way, but instead of, you know, trying to take them out, you know, maybe I could have ate them in this kind of portion, or with this type of food, maybe even switched it around, or found the same food that does this, or find a different food that does the same thing that this food does. Yeah. You know, just trying to catch the mindset of what coach is trying to do. Same thing with training. Looking at what didn't work, what did work, and just how we can upgrade everything from last year. Yes. Everything from the past, just upgrading it from here. Yeah. And the next year, we'll do the same thing how I did this year. And the year after that, and then the year after that. You know, it's always trying to be a step, an upward. An upward trend. Never want to go down. And that's the thing I would say. Look at. Don't forget everything that you did in the past, just because it's in the past. Look at it and just see how you can always better it.
Better, yeah, that is true, man. Upgrade, you know, that's the only way you get better, like a fine wine, right?
Absolutely.
You know, well, no, thank you very much for your time. We know April 29th. Hey, classic. Oh my goodness, you know, we try to confuse you to stay in Men's Physique. One man said no, classic, and we know you're gonna dominate in there. So we look forward to seeing you on stage April 29th. I'll be right back.
Absolutely, right. I appreciate it.